So here is my Bloodied Heavy Gunner sneak build. So here are my perk cards. Here are my legendary cards. Here's my build again. Screenshot it if you want to, or pause the video. Again, I have rank, luck, strength, intelligence. Taking one for the team. Monkey Duds is not follow through. It's for that extra sneak damage. Crouch, shoot somebody, and it has that little hidden symbol, like top of your screen. Sneak damage is a real help. That's like damage in PvP. So taking one for the team is a really big help. For example, someone shooting you with a gap blast, taking all that damage. So you shoot them back, and you're doing even more damage than you were before because of taking one for the team. It does is just to tank more of the poison damage that you're taking from people wearing Strangleheart. So here is my build again. So pause the video if you like. Get to the weapons. So instead of going for the weapons, I'm gonna show you my armor. So that is my left leg for my Strangleheart. It has fire resist, assassins, sentinels. Here is the right leg. It's an ESA piece. Here is my left arm. It has also an ESA piece. Here is my right arm. It's like the other piece with the poison resist. And here's the other piece with the poison resist, which is my chest piece. So it has emergency protocols. And that's it for the armor. Now I'm gonna show the weapons. So here is the EE-15 reload gap blast that I use most of the time for Bloodied builds. And here is the Executioner's faster fire rate +1 agility cryolator that I also use for Bloody builds. It's very effective, just in pieces. I also use the quad faster fire rate cryolator. I use it just to freeze people mainly, keep them in one place. And I also use the TSE Gap Blast, which I use mainly for high health builds because it does more damage to them than the EE. You can also use the EE. They're very like are we gonna show you all the food builds, not food builds, food buffs. So light soup for crit damage, headshots, carrot soup for perception, soup AP regen, yeah. So deathclaw egg omelet for that little bit of health regen. You don't really need it. So need glowing fungus puree for the energy resist. Soup for the rad resist. You don't really need this. Alright, this is a must. Infuse soup flower tea for that max AP. So use mountain honey, HP, strength, or you can use vodka. Okay. Those are the quantums I use. Soybean soup for endurance. Steeped melon. Some chai for agility. Potato juice. If you don't have the other thing that gives you max AP, you use potato juice for max AP. Potato salad for HP, which is very useful. Yes, so this is the better food buff 6 AP, but to use potato juice if you want. So for chems that I use bird bones, adrenaline. I also use explosive bobbleheads for that extra explosive damage. Or you can use big guns or energy weapons, baubles if you don't have them. I also pop eagle eye serums for mainly for the perception. Empath for teammates to be more tanky. Pop serums. Just you can also pop it again so you can have that extra damage. Because if you don't pop it, it's just gonna reduce your damage. Healing factor. Spam my stims. Hard mentality, so I get that extra buff from my teammates when I'm in a team. Actually use scaly skin, that extra energy resist. And the magazines I use are Tesla Science 2 to reduce the plasma damage taken from the legacy gap plasmas. Or you can use Tesla Science 4 to not drain any fusion cores, or Tesla Science 5 to not drain as much ultrasite plasma cores. Or you use Tesla Science 9 for extra heavy crit damage. Get the headshots. So I'm gonna go to my chem combination. So that cranberry moonshine vodka or moonshine for drive, and then I also pop berry mentats and 3 formula P when I'm fully buffed and on the team. Yeah, so that's it. And I also use Stealth Boy Mark 3 so I don't get fast. If you don't have Mark 3s, you can also use regular Stealth Boys or Phantom devices, like some people use. Just use whatever. Also, the people wondering why some people could stay up in the air for a long time. For example, show you when I get into the power. So, for example, flying, right? So you jump, fly, and there, just gone, like back down, quick, right? But other people, well, it's because they use something called honey or popcorn, canned coffee. So, honey, popcorn, or canned coffee. Those three give you AP. There's all other things, cotton candy bites or just gumdrops that could do the same thing. So you take honey, fly in the air, you can shoot down on anyone you like. AC 130. Basically it. Once again, I'm gonna show you why sometimes taking 3 formula P isn't enough. So I'm popping the chems, shine, cranberry moonshine, whatever. Berry mentats, 3 formula P, but I'm not on the team, so team. But little reticle, I think this was called. small. All the pellets are still gonna be scattering all over. So you're checking my perk cards, making sure stabilize is not bugged, so I take it out and put it back on. Still like that. But yeah, I just take more from a P and look. Now it's small, so you could aim more better with it. All the pellets could go into one place, reverting all the damage there. But the reason why 3 from a P didn't work is because I didn't pop all my buffs. Like the carrot soup gives you perception. Would have helped, but yeah. That's my build.